Alright, I'm back at my boat. I just wanted to show y'all that's the spot right there that I used that high dollar silicone, and I did some down here, and I also tried the rhino line. The rhino liner stuck to the aluminum good, but it did not stick to the caulk that I used very good. But I mean, it's supposedly some really good. Alright, so the last video, y'all seen my two-piece that I made. I made a single one piece to go in the back. I made this one almost exact, as close as I can get it, and I'll show y'all. I got it to where it'll slide. Come back over here on this side so we can see. Alright, so I got it to slide. I got my center marks to line up in the middle. Center marks lined up close enough right this second. And over there, I noticed I needed to add a little bit. So I added an inch over there, and I added an inch over here on my drawing when I drew it on my piece of wood. I drew it out, and I also added a little bit right in here as well. So, I got my cardboard template cut. Then, what I did was I come over here to my workstation, and I already cut it out. I wish I'd have got a video of me drawing it on here, but I wasn't thinking. So what I did was I had a piece of 3/4, just regular 3/4 plywood, tongue and groove that I had from a rental job. I had a leftover. As you can see, it ain't exactly an inch, but I have done trimmed. I added an inch, and then I trimmed it off to what you see there. But I marked everything, and of this, let's do something. I'll show you something else in a second too. But I did the same thing over here. You can see there's a little bit more on this side, but I added an inch, at least an inch. It might have been a little more. Took it over there, test fitted it. It didn't work, so I brought it back over here and I trimmed some off of it. So let me show you this now. After I got my, y'all can see what my, sorry, I'm trying to do this with my phone. I don't have no high dollar camera or nothing like that. But you can see, I got my top piece all lined up where it needed to be, and that was what my template was previously. So I took my piece of wood over there, I set it in there, and I drew what the back of the boat looked like so I can be pretty close to what it actually is. Now we'll ease back over here and I'll show you this. Alright. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, there is the final product. What it's going to look like. I wish I could have got it to fill up all those corners on both sides, but the top of the boat is way narrower than the bottom, so it kind of sucks. But what I did was I come back here. Let me look, see how close it is. That's going to be pretty good right there. That's close enough. I need to trim that little corner right there. Just a little bit right there. This corner looks good, although I have cut it at a slight angle. So I might need to kind of grind that. No, it's straight, but I bet because of the way it's leaning in there, it needs to be cut at a slight angle. That's exactly what it is, because I didn't think my piece was all the way down here in the bottom. It's real close, but I need to trim my corner off here. Trim this corner off, and it'll sit down a little lower. This one's good, but I need to trim this corner right there. Let me mark it. So I need to trim. Is there a squirrel, Pete? Squirrel? Where's he at? He'll let me know there's a squirrel somewhere, and then when I go get the 22, he goes and hides till after I shoot it, and then he comes back and I give it to him. Anyway, alright, so I've got to trim that down. Then I'll wait to trim this down till I see what that does. There's my piece for the back though. I will paint it. I just used a piece. You couldn't use marine grade plywood. I used a regular piece of 3/4 plywood. I'm going to paint it real good with some Rust-Oleum camo paint. I'll probably do brown to start with and do as many coats as I can. But I'll come back in and put all my trim pieces back on. Let's see what some of it looks like. This one goes on this side because it's... Is it? No, that's right. Okay, we do like this. Alright, so I'm going to have to open that up a little bit to get it around there. But there's that. Then I'll have to straighten this little piece on. So it looks like this one goes on this side, maybe. It should go on both same sides. Okay, it goes in there like that. Okay, so it's gonna be like that, like that. This piece goes right there, and then we'll have that piece right there. And I probably use stainless aluminum rivets to aluminum pot rivets to rivet these back on right here is what I use on them. Where it goes into the plywood, I ain't 100% sure if I want to screw it in. I'll probably just screw it in. Since it's above the water line, I'll screw it and caulk it. I'll try to utilize those 4 bolt holes and those 4. If I have to, I'll make some more new ones and I'll seal up the rest. But that so far is how I am replacing the transom in the back of my boat. I will let y'all see the finished product as soon as I get that far. Y'all have a good one.